What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm back with another update on HBAR. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so as you guys can see, for about the last 7 days, HBAR has just been trading sideways. They're still just under 11 cents. But who knows, by the time we're done recording this video, they might be over 11 cents because Bitcoin is currently pumping. And I'll get into technical analysis at the end of the video, but Bitcoin has officially gotten back above the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame, which we haven't been above this level since April 12th. So this could definitely be the start of something huge for crypto. But at the current moment, HBAR's market cap is 3.9 billion, which ranks 26th among all cryptocurrencies. And the circulating supply is 35.7 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 71% in circulation. Now, if you guys are looking to buy HBAR, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. But we'll hop straight into the HBAR news. So this is their X account. And they just posted 2 hours ago, decentralized governance is hard to come by in Web3. Transparent, responsible, and trusted governance with established enterprise members spread across industries and continents even more so. Explore the Hedera Council. And those of you guys that have been watching my channel for over the last year know that the governing council is one of the biggest reasons I'm so bullish on HBAR. If you guys aren't aware, they have so many massive connections like Google, IBM, Dell Technologies, Deutsche Telekom, Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank. The list just goes on and on. And this is one of the biggest reasons that I find it so hard to imagine a reality where HBAR actually fails as a project. Now, I'm not saying that guarantees HBAR is going to go to hundreds of billions. I just find it very hard to believe it would go to zero, or at least crash significantly. And then I wanted to let you guys watch a little bit of this video on May 13th. Those who lack official identity are among those who stand to benefit the most from DLT. Aid technology is merging digital identity with payments to bring transparency and traceability to global aid efforts using the Hedera network.
A little bit of background on your organization, why it was started and what your mission is.
Yeah, happy to do it. Look, and again, thank you all very much for being here. But Zenobia, the genesis for aid tech comes from the Moroccan desert, believe it or not, all the way back to 2009. So my co-founder, Joseph, who's an amazing guy, who had his first baby child born today. But Joseph Zenobia ran a marathon called the Marathon des Sables back in 2009. He raised a big sum of money for charity. We weren't able to see where that money was going. And around 2012, we attended an event in Dublin called the World Humanitarian Summit. A former Secretary General of the UN called Ban Ki-moon attended the event and told us that about 30% of aid was missing every year. So what we did was, taking inspiration from the Bitcoin white paper, which was published by Satoshi, there was an element of financial inclusion in that. And we thought the real innovation, to make a long story short, was the traceability and the transparency that ledger can afford.
Now, as I said, I won't show you guys the entire video, but it's great to see that the Hedera ecosystem is thriving. And then lastly, on May 11th, transactions should not be manipulable. Transactions should be processed in the order they were submitted. That's the Hashgraph guarantee. And obviously that is part of what makes Hedera so unique, is that they run on Hashgraph. No other project out there does that. But now we'll hop into some macro news. So this is Watcher Guru's X account. So 25 minutes ago, Vanguard hires BlackRock's global head of ETFs as new CEO. Vanguard banned all spot Bitcoin ETFs from their platform in January. So I think a lot of you guys can see where this is headed. That was clearly a big mistake on Vanguard's part, and I think they're going to correct it. And then 1 hour ago, US inflation falls to 3.4%. And after this news came out is when Bitcoin started to pump. Now, whether or not this is the entire reason, who knows, but I'm sure it still helped. And then 11 hours ago, El Salvador mines 474 Bitcoin worth 29 million using its volcano-fueled geothermal power plant. At this point, El Salvador is becoming one of the biggest Bitcoin supporters out there. It's awesome to see. And then 18 hours ago, GameStop stock has outperformed Bitcoin yearly returns in a single day. Now, obviously, to a lot of you guys, this isn't going to seem like a good thing, but I think it's actually hilarious. If you guys trade the meme coin market at all, you would know this has been fantastic for crypto meme coins, because both GME and AMC went absolutely nuclear. And there were a lot of people who made 50 to 100x gains. So it kind of transferred over to crypto a little bit. But obviously, at the end of the day, the question is whether or not this will continue to be the case. Bitcoin has been dropping a little bit, but I could very easily see this turning around. But while we're on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, and I'm constantly calling out opportunities that I'm seeing in the market. So I think you guys will get some very useful information. And then I also wanted to take a second to talk about my private Discord through Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, but there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is going to give you guys closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And a lot of the cryptos that we trade in here are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. A lot of you guys out there get so excited about making 20% gains in a week. We make gains like that all the time in here. For example, we made 104% in less than a day. 610% gains in 8 days. And this was a project called out by one of my community members. Shout out to Manchester. This dude's an absolute legend. 47% in 1 day. We made an 8x in 10 hours. But the gains just go on and on. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We are building a very strong community. I would love to have you guys in here. But now for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. And as I said at the beginning, I wouldn't be surprised if HBAR is over 11 cents. It is currently trading at 11 cents. Well, now it just broke right back beneath it. But in general, I love what I'm seeing. It's kind of similar to Bitcoin right now. Price action has officially broken right back above all of the moving averages. This is very good to see. But I'm going to be completely honest, there's not a whole lot to discuss on HBAR at the moment. We have been trading sideways for about the last 2 weeks. And I know it's easier said than done, but the level you want to be watching ideally is 0.1235, just under 12.5 cents. If we can get back above this previous local high, then that could be very bullish for HBAR. But if we cannot, then I would just look to continue trading sideways, to be completely honest with you. And right now, I'm not really seeing any divergences, and the RSI and stochastics are both very neutral. You could argue they're oversold and they still have room to keep pumping, which they are a little bit, but realistically speaking, we really need to get back above this level. Now, lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. And as I said, Bitcoin has not been above the 200-day moving average since April 12th. So this is enormous to see. Now, personally, I'm going to need to see Bitcoin close the candle above 64,568. Now, actually, at the current moment, it looks likely to happen, but that will be above the previous local high. But if this isn't a fake out and it actually happens, then I could see altcoins recovering. And we might actually see altcoins start flying. Because believe me when I tell you, there are a lot of people out there who trade the 200-day moving average. And it's kind of just an unwritten rule in crypto that when you are trading beneath it, altcoins are not really going to be bullish. Obviously, you're going to have some exceptions out there, but for the most part, that's typically the case. So yeah, in general, this is very good to see for Bitcoin. Look for it to close above this level, very similar to what I said on HBAR. But as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think HBAR will go this bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.